In this circuit we've got 3 bulbs in series and we want to measure the voltage of each individual bulb. On the multimeter, since we want voltage, we're going to need to turn it to one of these settings here. See, it's V for voltage. There's another V over here, but that's for alternating current. Since we're using direct current, we're going to use this side here. Now, these various settings, that one there, it says 1000 volts. That means it's set up to measure a maximum of 1000 volts. That would be a maximum of 200 volts, a maximum of 20 volts, and then these settings here are even smaller. That's a maximum of 2000 millivolts or 2 volts, and this is a maximum of 200 millivolts or 0.2 volts. My power pack here is set to 12 volts, so I'm going to set it to a maximum of 20 volts. First, let's measure this voltage here. I'm going to need 2 cables. One cable always goes in common. And one cable is going to go in this port here. You can see the V on the side, so that's the port for measuring voltage. One of these cables is going to go on one side of the bulb, and one of these cables is going to go on the other side of the bulb. Now, usually common should go to the black side, and the other one will go to the red side. It doesn't matter if you get them mixed up though. So that bulb is reading 4.73 volts. Next bulb, put one on one side, one on the other side, and this bulb is reading 4.17 volts. If I put one lead on this side of this bulb and one lead on this side of this bulb, then I'm going to measure the 2 voltages together. 8.95 volts, that's the voltage of these 2 bulbs. And if I want to measure the voltage of the power supply, again, I can just put one lead on one side, so the common lead goes to black, the other lead goes to red, and the power supply is giving us 12.01 volts. Also, one thing you may want to do is measure the voltage of a lead. These leads here do take up a small amount of voltage. Let's see how much. I'm going to put one cable on one side of the lead and another cable on the side of the lead. So that cable there is using 0.01 volts.